Hare Krishna. These days, just before the Gaura Purnima, uh, we are discussing some very interesting sweet pastime of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and we have already discussed around six different pastimes of him during his childhood. Then we start with boyhood. So today's discussion is it was a pastime of Mahaprabhu during his boyhood. His age is around 7 to 10. And in his boyhood, Nimai attended a traditional Sanskrit school. Sanskrit schools are very famous during those times. They are said to be the center of the great learning. And this very school in which Nimai was studying was considered at that time to be one of the greatest center of learning, not in West Bengal, but also in India. Even as a small boy, he displayed extraordinary intelligence. At the same time, he behaved like an ordinary, mischievous student. And by that, he tried to hide his divinity behind the scholarships and humor. So one day, while the teacher was teaching the students about the grammatical rules, then the little Nimai, he began gently challenging his own teacher in the class. Of course, not out of arrogance, but it's a divine play for him. It's a pastime. So Nimai's teacher was explaining Sanskrit grammar, the rules of sandhi, how to join two words, and the different verb forms, etc., etc. After listening very attentively as a serious, obedient student, Nimai raised his hand and asked the teacher, Guruji, could this rule also be interpreted in another way? Then Nimai offered an alternative grammatical explanation, which was very subtle, refined, and logically more sound than what the teacher taught to him. The teacher tried to refute it, but the Nimai, he countered again, and this time he presented much deeper layer of grammatical logics. The classmates were astonished, they're surprised, and teacher became bewildered. But at the same time, he is amazed at how a young student of him could master and transcend the grammatical analysis so effortlessly, so correctly, so lucidly. But Nimai yet remained smile and respectful to the teacher. So this is a very small pastime of Mahaprabhu as a small boy, but there are some philosophy behind this pastime which we should observe in a very subtle way. First of all, in this pastime, it reveals that Lord is the source of all knowledge. As in Vedanta Sutra it is said that Janmadi Asya Yataha, because from his everything emanates. So whatever knowledge, what to speak of grammar, every knowledge of different field only emanates from God. The second very important thing is that actually Nimai was not learning grammar. Rather, he is the origin of the grammars. The true scholarship is oriented or rather ornamented by humility, because when Nimai present his logic, he present in such a respectful way, in a humble way. So it says that true scholarship always ornamented by humility. And a third very important point is that at that time Navadip was proud of learning, place of scholarship, and therefore Nimai first conquered scholarship in his early age before establishing that Nama Sankirtan or his true mission. And he said that I can defeat you in grammar, but I prefer to defeat you with love of Godhead. So this is a very interesting pastime of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Boyhood. In this way, these days we will be explaining very sweet, sweet pastimes of Mahaprabhu. Please, please, please listen to these wonderful and sweet pastimes, and thereby make our life successful and also graceful and blissful. Hare Krishna.